Yeah.
Let's see if it comes to pass.
Here we go. Yeah, right now Carlos trying to circle a little bit, feel out what JanCarlos is trying to do. Yeah, JanCarlos feigning that low kick early. Big low kick again, reminiscent of that first fight that he had.
Right, and you can just see early on how much power he generates when throwing that kick. A good little step back, evasive, and kind of a little taunt there from JanCarlos.
Yeah. He's very confident in his low kick game. But, I think I'm curious to see what he adds on from that. Right now, Carlos circling. JanCarlos is coming out aggressive early. Level change, but good job by JanCarlos not allowing him. JanCarlos telling him no right now. JanCarlos is being very vocal right now early on.
Yeah.
Big hook by JanCarlos, just missed.
It seems like there's a speed difference happening right now. It kind of in the favor of JanCarlos. He looks to be a little quicker with his feints and getting out of the way the distance to get hit, which is good. Works in his favor.
Yeah, JanCarlos is really pressuring right now. Big low kick again by JanCarlos. That's the second one. Already we see a little mark coming on the leg of Carlos.
Oh, big overhand throw.
He was swinging for the bleacher.
He was. Man, that's scary, though, because those can be so telegraphed. It sets up to get countered.
Another low kick by JanCarlos. Yep, and there we get the first clinch of the round. Let's see what Carlos is able to do with this. Man, Carlos really likes to use his jiu-jitsu, so we'll see if off of this level change he's able to get the fight to where he ideally would feel more comfortable.
It looks like now he has double unders, but didn't hold on to it. JanCarlos denying him of any opportunity to get the takedown. Yeah. And it seemed that Carlos had double unders, so that makes it even more impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Right now, JanCarlos seems very measured early, and Carlos is trying to circle and find his way around.
A big feeling out round for Carlos right now.
Yeah.
JanCarlos is stalking. He's being the aggressor and moving forward, but not too many combinations being thrown. They're just one strike at a time.
Yeah, Carlos right now is putting Carlos on the back foot, and Carlos that wants to wrestle, it definitely does make it much tougher.
Yeah, it definitely, I would be interested to see what happens if JanCarlos can put combinations together.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just throwing one
at a time.
One strike at a time. And
big low kick by JanCarlos again, just as we say that.
A kick of his own.
Carlos wants to get this fight to the ground, and JanCarlos wants to keep this fight standing.
Right. And JanCarlos definitely is throwing some leather. He's got his game face on. I think he's looking for one big shot.
Yeah. Leg kick by Carlos. These guys are exchanging kicks now. Another low kick by JanCarlos. He has great timing on those low kicks.
Uh-oh. He gave a big tell there. And Carlos should... I'm not sure if his corner is letting him know, but man, JanCarlos tried to catch that kick on a low kick, which might expose him to a big cross.
Yeah, that's the last thing you ever want to do is reach down for a low kick. Yeah, everybody knows that's a head kick. So
correct.
But JanCarlos again is chopping at Carlos right now. Nice hook by JanCarlos. But again, like what you were saying, Yohari, he's only really throwing one shot at a time. I think he's very wary of the takedown. I think he respects the takedown attempt that Carlos is about to go for.
That's very true. And when you throw long combinations, you are exposed to a takedown. It's definitely happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, and I think we can go back and even just look at the Diego and Francisco fight. Francisco would do big blitzes and Diego would time and get under those. I think JanCarlos is trying to avoid a similar situation from happening.
Correct. But I think he's being so, patient in throwing these combination attempts that he might be giving Carlos the comfortability to time him, get his distance. So it might work against him later on in this fight.
Yeah. I mean, right now, JanCarlos is still doing a good job dictating and just landing the better shots, but I'm curious. Oh, big shot by Carlos! Carlos! And
Oh, good entry there by Carlos, trying to avoid the worst of this
JanCarlos breaks it off. Carlos is still hurt. He's trying to circle right now.
Carlos is doing an amazing job at trying to get his wits back together, but we saw 2 drops right there in this very round. He needs to circle as much as he can. I don't think he's back just yet.
Yeah, I think JanCarlos really wants to live up to that second round knockout prediction.
And he said it. He called it. Man, Carlos showing heart right now.
Yeah. Yeah, right now, JanCarlos is just on him. There seems to be a physicality difference.
Finally got a takedown.
Takedown for Carlos here. But Carlos gonna have to do big damage early after getting wobbled that bad against JanCarlos.
That is true. Or maybe at this moment, he can look. Nope, I was going to say maybe he can look to try and get his wits together, but it looks like he's trying to score some points.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll be enough to steal the round back.
It definitely won't, not with 2 drops. But he did an amazing job at doing what he needed to do to get his wits together. I think he's complaining about a little bit of...
Another lead hook. Big right hand by JanCarlos that lands, and Carlos circling right now. But man, I want to see a little bit more sense of urgency from Carlos right now. Another low kick by JanCarlos. Big overhand, but Carlos was able to block that one, but still, you got to be careful because even through the guard, those can do damage. Another overhand by JanCarlos.
Man, Carlos is circling as much as he can. It's a
Nice jab by Carlos. I would like to see a little more of that. But right now, man, JanCarlos is just hunting. Uppercut. JanCarlos trying to mix up his strikes a little more now.
a feint through the uppercut. That was an amazing setup. And Carlos is doing everything he can, but I think he's
running out of time right now as well.
Yeah, he is.
The clock is Carlos's biggest enemy right now.
Yeah. But after JanCarlos.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. I take that back. JanCarlos is first. Definitely proving that. Sorry, JanCarlos. Don't low kick me. Right hand by JanCarlos. And he got the takedown that he desperately needs. Carlos needs a finish here at the end of the round.
I think it might be too little, too late.
Yeah.
Just for time purposes, we know in the amateurs these rounds are shorter. There's 3 rounds.
I would love to know how much time is left.
Me too. It can't be that much.
No, definitely not.
It can't be that much.
Maybe a minute or more. Oh, no.
10 seconds.
I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds. Carlos has to try to score here big.
I mean, Reyes is doing an amazing job to finish the fight, and he should be proud of himself. But I think he's on his way to losing a unanimous decision.
Después de acción de 3 asaltos, vamos a los resultados de los jueces. And your winner, by way of unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, JanCarlos Alvarez.